It's your boy, Butter Snipe, DJ Zach, each and every Saturday from 6 to 9. On Biz Radio 103.3. We're bringing you the exclusive hits all day, every day on Biz Radio, bizradio.com. Each and every Saturday. Remember to log on Biz Radio, bizradio.com. Right now I'm about to bring you an exclusive interview by the man himself, the man who said Vybz Rum, the man who said Gaza, the man, I'm telling you, this brother have X amount of respect from Butter Snipe DJs, matter of fact, the whole Connecticut. So make sure you guys listen to this interview. It's sick, it's crazy, it thing turn up. Lord!
We'll be live on the line. Kartel himself. You understand? You don't know it's all about BizRadio, bizradio.com. Call, are you live?
Yo, Wagwan.
Wagwan, the teacher, boy, the people have been waiting for this interview. Welcome to BizRadio.
Yeah, man, they got all busy 103.
Mad.
Man, they got the whole Connecticut, man. A mad thing, man. Gaza to the world.
I want to say welcome first. I want to say thank you very much. I know you're a very busy guy to take time out to speak with the Hartford people. God, when you say Gaza, I place this. I tell you.
Yeah, man. A mad thing, man. You don't know, man. As I said before, we got the whole Connecticut, man. You don't know. Big up to Avalanche, my DJ that's from Connecticut, part of the Portmore Empire, but he's in Connecticut right now, doing him things. So big up to Avalanche, straight, you see me?
Is no stranger to Hartford. Avalanche, we grow Avalanche in a cut. Avalanche grows in cut, so you know it's no stranger to the family. So first of all, I want to say I just got a few questions for you, and I know that you have a new album coming out soon. Can you tell us about that album coming out soon?
Hey, big man thing. You see the album that is gonna be crazy. It's like dancehall meets hip hop, because you got this kid from New York, this white kid called Dre Skull. He built like 14 tracks. Mostly hip hop still, with I think about 3 dancehall tracks on it, but it's mostly hip hop. And Vybz Kartel just put the dancehall flavor on it, the icing on it. So it's gonna be a sick album. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, why Kartel doing a hip hop flavored album? Well, I did a dancehall album called From the Gaza 2.0, which is doing extremely well on iTunes. So we just decided to flip the script now and just come with a fusion. You know what I mean? So the people them can look out for it. It named 4 Season Charmer, and it's going to drop by June. And soon.
And how many tracks is going to be on the album?
Hey, I think it's like 14, you know. 14. But they're all, there's like vitamin, it's like mineral and carbohydrates and protein. 14, 6.
So let me ask you a question. Let's just reason for a minute. I have a few, like I said, I have a few questions. I know you're a busy guy and taking time out to give us this interview live on Biz Radio in Connecticut. So from right now, you're one of the hottest artists right now in Jamaica. Matter of fact, in the world right now. How you feel about all these people right now hating you right now? These guys are really public enemy number 1 right now.
Well, you see, hate and the hate that is Vybz Kartel's fuel. That is my super unleaded fuel. The haters, the detractors of Vybz Kartel, the people who seek to see Vybz Kartel fall, they are my only reason for being on top. Because they give me the energy, they give me the drive. You know what I mean? Because we love to prove the haters wrong. So that alone in itself gives Vybz Kartel the energy to just keep putting out hits, to just keep remaining relevant, to just keep being successful in my business endeavors, like Street Vybz Rum, which is doing extremely well, like the Addis brand, which is coming out soon. The Vybz Wear t-shirt is already out and they're selling like hot bread. You got the dog tags, aka the Gaza tags, doing well, the belt buckles. So the haters are just my motivation. The more they hate, the more I appreciate.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever dreamed of being the level of the success?
Yeah, man, because, you know, everybody dreams, you know, man, and everybody has hopes and aspirations. And as such, Vybz Kartel is no different from the normal man in terms of having hopes and dreams. And to see them realize right now, to see them come true is an overwhelming feeling. but at the same time, it is a feeling of knowing that I could do it, and I wanted to do it, and I did it. You know what I mean? So it's an overwhelming feeling, but it's not really a surprise.
Okay. Where do you get your work ethic from? Where it comes from? Like, because you right now, every day I go on the computer, there's a new Vybz Kartel song. It's just popping up, boom, boom, boom. You know? So where do you get your work ethic from?
Big woman thing. My work ethics, I think, comes from my father, because my father really, he took care of 6 of us. You know what I mean? We come from a poor family. He took care of 6 of us. And ever since I was a child, I see that man work from Sunday to Sunday. You know what I mean? As a child, I said, yo, I couldn't do that. But I am doing it now in something that I love. You know what I mean? He had to do it in order to maintain 6 kids and a wife. You know what I mean? So much respect to my father. I think that's where I got the work ethics from, to just keep working, going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
So,
you know what I mean? Energizer Addy.
so let me ask you a question. Like, are you a family guy? Like, you know, you hang out with your kids, go to the movie and those type of, you know, cause you seem like you always get involved in something.
Man, definitely, man. Separate and apart from Vybz Kartel, the controversial, the outrageous, Vybz Kartel is still Addy the Daddy, and that is something that we want to implore to all black people in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, black people in Connecticut right now, especially in the West Indies and the Jamaican diaspora. You got to know that family is first, and a family unit is the first step in building a successful community unit, and then from a community unit to a national unit of black people. So family is first. You got to put family first, and Vybz Kartel is very much involved with my kids. Okay. With the ones that I live with, you know, because I got 7 kids, but I live with 3 of them.
So if one day one of your son or daughter come up and said, Dad, I want to be an artist, what advice would you give it to them, like saying that, hey, this is a business? I know you have you know, little bumps here and there to get to the point where you are now. If your kids like approach you and said, hey, Daddy, I think I want to try this music thing, what advice would you give to them?
Well, honestly, the advice I would give them is to stay away from intolerant lyrics, and to stay away from lyrics that promote violence against any group of people or any individual in particular, and just do wholesome, clean, hardcore commercial lyrics. Whether it is a socially aware song like Bob Marley songs, or whether it is just a party vibe song like a Flow Rider. But just do clean songs that can be accepted worldwide. You know what I mean? Because you don't know, music is gonna be globalized soon as the world is right now. So I think the best way to go is globalizing the music, as Vybz Kartel is doing right now. Because if you listen Vybz Kartel 4 or 5 years ago, it's different kind of Vybz Kartel you're getting right now. You're getting a more commercially accepted Vybz Kartel. You know what I mean? And be commercially accepted, it is better for your pocket, better for your bank account.
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I did want to ask you a question like, when I first heard about Kartel, when you first come on the scene, a lot of people who out there don't realize. Do you remember your first song that you did? I know your first song, but I know most of the people who are Kartel fans right now don't know your first song. Do you remember your first tune?
I swear to Jah, can't remember. Can't remember the first song I ever recorded in live when I was about 14 or 15, but I can't really remember the first tune I ever did. I swear to you.
So is this called a role? Is this bring any like a shine of light to you, Love Fatuman?
Then it. I know so. Then it. That's the first time I recorded. Yeah, but it never got put out. But it is. You're correct, man. Yeah, well, you're right. You're right.
I'm doing my homework, you know. Butter Snipe do homework, you know.
Yeah, man, you're right. Butter Snipes, man. I got a snipe the name.
Long time. So let me ask you a question. Different from in 2000, you get your big break, and like after you get your big break, you know, professional. I know your first song, it's Love Fatuman. Professional. When did you professional, get your big on your professional career?
Well, I started out, I would say, my semi-professional debut would be when I met Bounty Killer in 2000 and I was writing songs for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then I got the professional debut came in 2002 with a song I did with Wayne Marshall called New Millennium. I think you know me call Kana.
I know.
That was the commercial exposure for Vybz Kartel then.
Okay, let's touch on a personal note. If you didn't have music, what was your growing up? What was your ideal career?
My ideal career, like seriously, was alright. When I was growing up as a child, the first thing I can remember wanting to be was a soldier, because every black child in Jamaica want to be a soldier, because your mother buy you the little plastics with them. And you have them to play with and think and they want to be a soldier. The bigger I got now, I wanted to be a journalist or a lawyer. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Vybz Kartel has always had a knack for reading. Reading is good. So any kids that's listening right now, reading is good. Straight up. Reading is one of the greatest things, because you have a saying that says if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Yeah, so we want to change. Yeah, we want to change that misconception about black people. Change that stereotype. So kids, stay in school and read a lot. Yeah, but I wanted to be a journalist and a lawyer. And then, when I started hanging around my uncles now at say age like 8, 9, 10 years old now, I was just hooked on music, and I never looked back since then. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Okay, so how do you prepare for a show? For a lot of young artists out there who's growing up and want to be like Adi the teacher, how do you prepare for a show? Is you know what I mean? A lot of people have a lot of different way. How do you prepare? How do Adi the teacher prepare for a show?
Well, Vybz Kartel prepares for a show by, alright, if I'm start preparing for a show like when I reach at the venue. You know what I mean? And around the side stage, because we never backstage. So when I'm by the side stage now, I get my engineer, I get my selector, and he shows me the tracks, and I tell him, listen, I'm going to start with that track, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to close with this. So I basically give him a rough blueprint of the performance. But mental preparation, Vybz Kartel doesn't really prepare for a show mentally, because I've been doing it so long, it's like you just walking into your radio station now and playing music, you know what I mean? You don't have to prepare. You could even have a bad day when you wake up in the morning, you know what I mean? You could feel sick. You just know that it's your work and you got to do it. So, you know what I mean? It's the same with where Vybz Kartel and music is concerned.
Have you ever done a show and you said, Chano, teacher never got too hard tonight? Have you ever done a show and you feel like you didn't please the crowd the way you want them to?
Every show I do, every single show. Hold on, please. Hello, let me call. I'm doing an interview. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Connecticut, yeah. Well, every show Vybz Kartel does, I get that feeling. Every song that I do, and it's released, I feel like I could have done better. And that is a good feeling to have. You know what I mean? You always, when you leave a station, you're like, damn, why didn't I say that? Why didn't I do that at that particular time? Why did I do that song? Why didn't I not do that song? You know what I mean? So Vybz Kartel always finds fault with his performance, and always telling myself that I could have done better. And I guess that's my drive to always, you know what I mean, doing better, and making myself not get laid back and feeling like, yeah man, me have it locked, me have the man, no.
So, most of the Gaza guys, Javanchi, Black Rhino, came to Hartford. Most of the guys them came to Hartford and do shows, and I've seen most of the guys them have the same preparation, the delivery. Do you guys practice like at the Gaza camp?